Previously on Blue Healers.
What sort of business are you in?
I'm a developer.
Negotiator?
This man is a crook. If he thinks he can come into my town and bring his big city crime with him, he's got another thing coming.
Definitely heroin.
Danny O'Keefe. O'Keefe turns up in town, suddenly heroin reappears.
You just have the one firearm?
That's all I need. To pursue my hobby as a pistol shooter.
Our goal here is to arrest Danny O'Keefe.
For any crime in particular?
Any legitimate offence.
Can we ask why?
There's a good chance he supplied the drugs to your blue light boy.
Mr. O'Keefe has just given me a cheque for $5,000. It's a donation to the Blue Light soccer team.
Come on, get into it! Show some enthusiasm when you're running, George. Come on, mate.
It's all right, guys. Just try your best.
Do you reckon you could book a crow for speeding?
Yeah, good work.
Butch, arrive late again and you'll be doing laps, mate.
Can you hear me?
Mr. O'Keefe?
Danny.
One,
Danny?
three,
Hey, the gear's great.
five.
Thanks.
Keep going.
Feel like a professional,
7,
play like a
8,
professional.
9, 10.
I'll leave you to
Don't
it.
slack off. 11, 12, 13,
Mr. O'Keefe?
15,
Senior Sergeant Croydon.
18.
Out for our constitutional, are we?
Indeed. And what brings you here this morning?
Go and pick up
Just
the
dropped my son off at soccer practice.
I thought you might be here trying to peddle influence with my constables.
Just giving Butch a lift.
Take after you, does he?
Not at all.
That's good.
He's much better at soccer.
All right, now we'll be running back and forward and side to side.
Impressive gear.
Yeah.
My name's Susie. I'm a police officer. What's your name?
Molly.
Molly? Molly, listen to me. I've just heard a car. All right, you just hang in there. I'm going to be right back. Hey! Hey! Hello? Listen, you're going to be okay, all right? I'm just going to go up there and call an ambulance. I'll be right back.
Man could die waiting for you to spill his guts.
What do you want about now?
Dinner last night? A certain gorgeous blonde?
Nothing to say.
It's not a very flattering way to talk about the lady.
Yeah, well, the lady is not interested.
Oh, come on. Tell Uncle Alex what happened. Save by speed demon, mate. But you'll keep.
VKC, this is Mount Douglas 209. We need the usuals on a Mercedes-Benz. Tango India Papa 957.
Received, mate, Tommy 209, stand
Bit
by.
fast, was I? Afraid you were, sir. 125.
Car like this, you just don't notice.
Yeah, it was a little thing called the Speedo. Is this straight out of the shop?
Beautiful, isn't she?
How does she handle?
Girl of my dreams. Will I take her for a spin?
Well, what I'd like to do is confiscate her, but you weren't quite going fast enough for that.
Well, at least have a sit.
Yeah? All right, go on.
I'm guessing police cars don't have leather upholstery.
No way.
Hey! What was that about?
Just giving Mr.
Feeney?
Yeah, Feeney a warning.
Right.
Mate, you should have felt those leather seats.
Okay! That's it, Butch. That's it. Now pass it, mate. Pass it.
Pass the ball!
Pass
Pass
it. Oh, come on, mate. You had Jimmy free. Don't be a
What's
hog,
your problem,
mate.
O'Keefe? I nearly got it. Yeah, but you did it.
All right, knock it off, boys. Play on, eh?
You would have missed for sure. Wait, guys,
Hey.
cut that out.
I said play on.
Better play than you'll ever be. Sure, dickhead.
Hey, hey, hey. You want to fight? Huh? All right. Come here.
Joss, what the hell are you doing?
Men's business.
Gloves off, boys, that's it! Loser.
Hey, Butch! Get back here, mate.
Because it's brutality, Joss. Pure and simple. Don't try to dress it up.
It's a sport with a long tradition, all right? It's got set rules.
Rules? They're kids. What do they know about rules?
What long tradition are we talking about?
Boxing.
Ah, boxing. Ballet for blokes.
Oh, don't you start.
Except there's no music, no choreography, and the dancers hit each other.
And not that you'd know anything about it. I was the one that did all your fighting for you, remember?
Yeah, but that's what allowed me to appreciate your balletic moves, Nureyev.
Joss, you didn't see Susie on your way in, did you? She's not answering a phone at home and her mobile's turned off.
No.
No? All right, Kel, do us a favour, will you? You go around and check out her flat.
Hey, no, it's okay.
I'll go.
No, you get that. Kelly?
So, how long's your mother been missing?
I don't know.
Well, days, weeks.
I said I don't know. I came up from Melbourne this morning to visit her. She knew I was coming, but she wasn't there.
Okay, well, we'll look into it for you. What's your mother's name?
No sign of Susie here, Sarge. Inside or out. But her car's here.
All right, thanks for that, Kel.
You know, she's probably gone jogging.
What, jogging? Susie jogs.
Yeah, most days, along Woodland Road. How do you know? Because I pay attention, Grasshopper. You should try it sometime.
Yeah, all right. Woodland Road, you said?
Yes.
Hey, wait a minute. That woman waiting in reception reckons her mother lives out that way.
Well, I reckon you better go and check it out. And Evan, take the daughter with you.
Thank you for bringing that to my attention, Mrs. Sant'Angelo. You can leave it with me.
There he is.
Ah, Mr. Sant'Angelo. Come va, tutto a posto?
Ma sta zitto, idiot.
Oh. Jimmy's got a really good right hook on him.
Look what's happened to his beautiful face. Mom!
Well, he's a lot better off than the other kid. Look, boss, I know what you're going to say, all right, but I had it all under control.
Peroni.
I was taking the old police boys club approach, all right? Just some controlled, honest aggression.
Peroni.
Look, and at the end of the day, everyone just shakes hands and it's forgotten.
Peroni, shut up. Who won?
What?
Who won the fight?
Jimmy Sant'Angelo.
Did he now?
Yeah. Oh, Butch got flattened. He had no idea from the word go. Just didn't, keep up his guard, didn't use his feet, had no idea with rhythm.
He's an O'Keefe. Wouldn't know how to handle himself in a fair fight.
So I'm not in trouble?
No, I would have done the same thing myself.
And what about Mrs. Sant'Angelo's complaint?
Have you seen me taking any notes?
No.
Then consider yourself counselled. There is, however, the matter of the shiny new uniforms your team was training with. I thought I told you very clearly you were to accept nothing from O'Keefe.
Yeah, you did.
I hope you were listening.
I need a small favour.
I'm not lending you any more money.
Look, the boss has got something against Danny.
Maybe that's because O'Keefe's a low-life gangster.
We've got no proof of that.
You have really fallen for that whole act, haven't you?
Look, I'm just going by what I've seen, all right?
You are such a pushover, Joss. He buys a whole lot of new gear and you're eating out of his hand.
Look, if the boss asks anything
No
about
way.
the gear...
No.
Kel, please.
No, he's your boyfriend, not mine. I'm not covering your ass on account of O'Keefe.
It's a car. Molly, I just heard a car. I'm going to go. I'm going to come right back, okay? I'm fine. We need an ambulance right now. That's my mother's car! Radio the ambulance. I'll look after her. She's dead. No, she's not dead. Talk to her. Hey, Molly. Molly, your daughter's here.
Mum?
Talk to her.
Mum, it's Ailsa. I'm here. Can you hear me?
You're on the way.
The ambulance are coming, Mum. Mum? Where are your rings, Mum? Where are rings?
What rings?
A wedding, an engagement ring. She never takes them off, do you, Mum? Mum? You took them, didn't you? Her rings. You stole them.
Danny.
Just the man I wanted to see.
What's wrong?
I'm a little concerned about Butch. He didn't turn up for school today. I figured you're probably the last person to see him at training this morning.
Right,
Problem, Mr. O'Keefe?
apparently Butch is missing.
Licking his wounds, I'd guess.
What wounds?
Didn't Constable Peroni tell you? He got into a fight at soccer training this morning, had his hide tanned.
What happened?
Well, then Constable Peroni organised a boxing match.
It was a good fight, a fair fight.
Apparently, Jimmy Santangelo made mincemeat of your boy.
Well, that might explain him running off. Here's my mobile number. If you see him or hear anything, let me know. His mother's a little anxious.
You've heard?
Yeah, I came straight away. You okay?
Yeah.
Good. All right, how's the old lady?
Oh, we don't know. They're still working on it.
Look, I think we should nip this allegation in the bud straight away.
Hey, there's nothing to nip. This is bullshit.
Yes, nonetheless, a personal search would certainly rule Susie out.
No
from the
way.
start.
No, you want a strip search
Evan, no.
on the say-so of an hysterical woman?
No, Amy or Kelly would conduct the actual search.
Are you saying there's some basis to this?
No, of course not, but an allegation has been made. We have to investigate.
Well,
you know
then
that.
investigate. Have we checked the woman's car?
Being done.
Well, what about her house?
As soon as we get access.
That's where you're going to find the rings.
Evan, stay out of it. All right, it's not up to you. Now, look, Susie, it would settle things. Clear away any doubt.
There is no doubt. I'm not a thief.
No, I'm not saying you're a thief.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to change my clothes.
Is that the stuff from Mrs. Sutcliffe's car?
Yeah, we've got jumper leads, plastic bags, old fruit peel, but no rings.
Well, did you check on the floor and under the seats?
Mate, if they were there, we would have found them, but they weren't.
Come on, Suze. Tell us how much you got for him.
You're an insensitive bastard, aren't you?
I was only joking.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Guess that's marginally better than being a bastard.
Miss Sutcliffe?
What do you want?
It's about Senior Constable Rayner. You don't know her like I know her. She's about the most honest person I have ever met.
Is that all? Because I would really like you to leave me alone now. Please go.
No, you don't understand.
I don't understand. My mother is critically ill. She might die, and you're worried about this? Who do you think you are?
Sorry, I didn't know.
This morning's running sheets. You stopped one Francis Feeney for speeding?
Yes, boss. Beautiful car.
Really? You let him off with a warning?
Well, he was very apologetic.
This Feeney bloke was 25 k's over the limit. That means a penalty notice to anyone at any time. Clear?
Yes, boss.
Sorry, boss. What was that name again?
Feeney, Francis. Why?
Not sure. Frank Feeney. Rings a distant bell somewhere. Just let me make a few phone calls. Francis Xavier Feeney is a person of interest to organised crime and casino crime.
Trafficking 1970, GBH 72.
Nothing since.
Well, saw the error of his ways.
He just got smarter. He's a fixer, boss.
So he wouldn't be here to see a man about a dog.
Unlikely, if he is here.
Well, he could be. Well, apparently he mentioned to Alex he had some business in town.
What, antiques? Hobby farm? Property development? Let's see how the market's shaping up, shall we? Mr. O'Keefe, first, Tom Croydon here. I just wondered if we could have a word. Doesn't seem too keen to talk. But, he's at the Imperial. I could hear Chris in the background.
You two knock off early.
We're looking for someone.
Hey, they're just over there.
Thank you. Mr. O'Keefe. Senior Detective Hasham and I thought we might join you.
Well, the food's good. But you know that. I definitely recommend the fried crispy wonton.
Oh. Senior Sergeant Croydon, this is,
Francis Xavier Feeney.
No flies on these blokes, Danny. Is this about my speeding?
No, this is about two known criminals consorting.
Known criminals? A couple of youthful mistakes.
That was your first warning. If I get over the door, turn round, and you're still here, that'll be your second.
We're finished anyway. I'll be Danny boy. Have a think about it. And give me a call. Okay. Senior Sergeant. Detective.
Bit heavy, isn't it? Consorting?
Known Feeney for a while, have you?
What if I say yes? Is that consorting too?
Try me.
Well, I've known him for years. He's an old family friend.
So why not meet at home?
Oh, they had business to discuss. Right.
Boss, got an Ailsa Sutcliffe here. She's not taking
And
no
you're
for
the one in charge here?
Now, look, you can't just...
I'm here to make an
barging in.
official complaint against Senior Constable Rayner and Senior Constable Jones.
Boss, it's total crap.
She is quite adamant that her mother never took the rings off. Bathing, washing up, even gardening.
So she says.
So today, the rings disappear. In her mind, there is only one explanation.
Boss,
And now she's absolutely sure because a second police member went over and harassed her
Hey, I
to
didn't
try and get her to
harass
withdraw her
anyone.
complaint against Senior Constable Rayner.
Look, she's crazy.
Did you go over to the hospital?
Yeah?
I'd suspend you myself, Jones, but now it's up to ESD. Get out. I'm assuming that a personal search of Senior Constable Rayner was carried out this morning.
Well,
Standard practice in this sort of situation?
Yeah, no, it didn't occur, no.
Would someone like to tell me why? Was a personal search suggested to you?
Sergeant Jacobs suggested it.
But you refused.
Yes, I did, boss, because it's completely
I'm not
unjustified.
interested in excuses, Ray.
Boss, Susie had been with this woman for hours. Things were very emotional.
You can leave us, Senior Constable.
Yes, boss.
Why didn't you insist on the search?
Well, Susie was offended by the suggestion.
I don't care about her delicate sensibilities. You're her sergeant. You should have made her do it.
No, boss, I didn't have the authority.
It's not the authority you lack.
Susie's not a thief. She's not going to lose a job.
How do you know she's not? And if she does, it'll be your fault.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Leading Senior Constable Kirby, Ms. Elsa Sutcliffe?
Are you from the Ethical Standards Department?
I'm following up your allegations against Senior Constable Rayner.
Right. Right, good.
This must be very upsetting for you in the circumstances.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Would you be able to spare me a couple of minutes? There's just a few things I need to clarify. I went to the Sutcliffe house.
Are you crazy? There's already two of us here facing a complaint.
Relax, Grasshopper. It's cool. She thinks I'm with ESD.
Oh, great. That's fantastic. Impersonating ESD. So what do you get for that?
Well, who knows? I don't think it's ever been done before. Don't worry. How's she ever going to find out?
Like calling ESD and asking for you?
I gave her my mobile number. I'm telling you, it'll be sweet.
Well, at least tell me you got something.
Well, not a lot, no.
Great.
But I had a quick look around the place and it's all a bit weird. I mean, Mum's running around with 20k worth of rings, but the place looks like she's skint.
Some sort of scam?
Well, could be, but I'll know more when I talk to the old lady.
Hey, wait. You really haven't thought this through, have you? What happens when the real ESD turns up and then she mentions you?
Jeez, we're stuffed. Might as well keep going then.
Mate.
Hey, I'm getting the future mother of your children out of trouble. The least you could do is be grateful.
Why would he come back here?
It's just a boy thing.
Try me.
When someone humiliates you, you wallow in it. You drink it up. It's a bit like picking at a scab. There's a weird kind of satisfaction in that.
I will never even begin to understand.
There he is. Told you. Butch! Mate.
What do you want?
Your dad's been wondering where you are. He came down the station, mate.
Does he know about, you know?
Yeah. He's really worried about you. We had to tell him something.
Well, Joss was just trying to explain why you took off.
You set me up.
No, I didn't.
Jimmy's your star player. You knew he'd beat me.
What are you talking about, mate? There's no star players. That's not what the team's about. And look, as far as your dad's concerned, don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. Everyone gets into fights.
Dad wouldn't have lost.
It's probably because someone taught him how to fight. I can show you a few pointers if you want.
Joss.
You know what? Your first mistake, mate, you don't keep your guard up, and look what happens. Look at that.
Doesn't matter. Leave me alone.
We can't leave you here, mate.
I'm not going home.
All right, I'll tell you what. We'll go back to the police station. We'll ring your dad, and you can talk to him there. All right? You're going to have to face him sooner or later. Come on. I'll look after you.
Well. So the Italian kid flattened you, are you? Then you ran away. What's that about? Look at me! You get into a fight. You go toe-to-toe right to the finish. You don't run away like a girl! You hear me?
Actually, I broke it up, Mr.
Did you hear me, Butch?
Yes, Dad.
You get your gear and get out of the car.
You really upset your mother.
See you at training tomorrow, Butch.
Thanks for looking after him.
No worries, Danny.
Feeney is known affectionately as Uncle Frank in all sorts of circles.
Is O'Keefe part of these circles?
Since 1982.
So what happened in 82?
Well, he was picked up on suspicion of receiving, pretty small time.
But it brought him to Feeney's attention.
Feeney got him represented, the charges were dropped, and...
O'Keefe owes him.
Apparently that's how he works it. A lot of people owe him.
Everybody's friend. So, the man's a negotiator.
He can also organise to have someone removed.
Very skilled man.
Mate of mine in homicide said there were 4, maybe 5 instances where Feeney arranged a hit.
And now he's here talking to O'Keefe. What's he want done?
Well, it's all speculation so far.
The man's a negotiator. I want to know what he's here to negotiate. I'm not waiting until whatever it is happens.
Miss Sutcliffe.
Ailsa, please.
Oh, Elsa. I just want to check up on your mother, see how she was doing.
She's recovered consciousness, thank God.
Do you think she'd be up for just a few questions?
Mum? Mum, this is Senior Constable Kirby. The one I was telling you about, remember? The one who's been investigating the rings for us.
I won't take up much of your time, Mrs. Sutcliffe. Do you remember if you were wearing your rings when you set off for St. David's?
Yes. Always wear my rings, don't I, Elsa?
I've told them, Mum, over and over.
And was there somebody with you at the accident?
Susie. A policewoman, she said.
She is, Mum, for what it's worth.
And did Susie stay with you the whole time?
Yes. She looked after me.
Were you conscious the whole time?
Oh, no. In and out, you know.
Well, your daughter has accused Senior Constable Rayner of stealing your rings.
Yes.
Did she?
Mum.
She did. Yes. She must have.
No way. That's what she said. It was her word against the daughter's before you started helping.
Yeah, all right.
See, now you got 2 people saying that Susie took those rings.
I know.
Bloody hell, Alex.
Look, I'm stuffed too if it's any consolation.
Well, not much, no. Okay, maybe a bit.
Oh, thanks, mate.
So the old lady's got to be lying.
Of course she is.
Why would she do that?
Well, she seemed pretty uncomfortable about it. Now, I got the feeling it had something to do with her daughter being in the room.
So maybe Elsa put her up to it.
Where's that box of stuff that Kelly and Joss brought in from Molly's car?
So what are we looking for?
Oh, answers. Well.
Well, what?
What's this?
There was some cash attached with the peg. It's in the safe.
Cash, like $530?
I've no idea. Joss and Kelly dealt with it.
What time are we expecting the ESD boys?
The Savo, why? Alex?
It's a big place, isn't it?
It's too much for her to manage on her own, really, but she wouldn't move into anything smaller.
Memories. How does your mother pay her bills, Miss Sutcliffe?
What? I've no idea. Why would you need to know that?
Would she keep any cash in the house?
What relevance has this got to my mother's rings?
Well, we need to be absolutely certain that the rings were stolen. Senior Constable Rayner's job is on the line over this matter.
She stole my mother's rings. There's no other possible explanation.
Well, if your mother did keep cash in the house, where do you think she'd put it?
I've no idea.
Well, do you mind if I have a quick look around?
If you have to. There's no food here. What was she eating?
Not much by the looks of things. smoked salmon, pate. Looks like she's expecting someone special.
I hadn't visited her for ages. She was so excited about me coming. If she does have any money, it'll be here. When I was a kid, she used to keep...
How did you get this? Worked it out. Made a couple of calls. Could you do me a favour, mate, and take this over for me? Explain what happened to Susie?
No way. Your work, your glory.
Yeah, I know, but I got to finish that brief before the boss realises it hasn't even been started. Hello, yeah?
This is a pawn shop receipt.
All those bills you paid the day before yesterday, the food, cash for your car, rego, and at your house.
Comes to 4,000 altogether.
And that's what the pawnbroker gave you for your rings.
They were worth 20,000.
That's all he would give me. He told me they were old junk. I didn't know what else to do. They'd cut off the phone. I had no money. And you've done so well for yourself. I was too ashamed to tell you.
Danny? Joss? Hello?
Hello.
He wasn't too keen to come today. I told him he had to get straight back on the horse.
Only way to do it.
Yeah, whatever doesn't kill you outright only makes you stronger.
What do you want, loser? Say that again. Loser, loser, loser.
Loser, 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 loser.
Come on. Who's the loser now, smartass?
Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing?
Leave me alone!
Stay back.
I said nobody moves! Nobody! I'll kill him. I swear I'll kill him.
Butch, I just want to
Stay away from me! I hate you!
Just got to keep him calm. That's the most important thing right now.
See that? Who's a girl now?
Don't hurt me.
I assume that's your gun.
Yeah.
Is it loaded? Safety catch off?
He knows all about guns.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Is it funny now? Can't see you laughing. Hey, Dad. Dad, he's pissed his pants. The Italian stallion's pissed his pants.
Please. He's my son.
He's doing this for your benefit. Cover me.
You're not going to kill him, are you? He's just a boy.
And keep him out of the way.
Stay back! I mean it! I'll kill him.
Someone's going to get killed here, Butch, but it's not going to be Jimmy.
Yes, it will. He's getting what he deserves.
Look around you. There are 4 guns pointed at you. We're here to save Jimmy, and if it means shooting you, we'll do it. The choice is yours. Put the gun down or die. Put the gun down. Now! Step back. On the ground. Up.
Is the weapon registered?
You know it's not registered. I want to see my son.
He's in the cell. He's all right.
Do you own a registered handgun?
You know that too. I belong to a pistol club.
Oh, of course you do. So this other unregistered weapon was where?
In the house.
So what do you need an extra gun?
No comment.
Did you need it for extra protection, Mr. O'Keefe?
No comment.
Did you feel you might need extra protection after your discussion with your family friend, Uncle Frank Feeney?
No comment.
Half an hour ago, your violent, disturbed son almost killed an innocent boy with a weapon owned by you, which you had taught him to use.
Then you charge me. You do whatever you want. I just want to know what's going to happen to my son.
No comment.
Nothing else at the house except the registered handgun, of course.
Which you have seized.
Yeah.
Mrs. O'Keefe was very cooperative. Let us in without a warrant.
Well, she knows her job. She's probably done it 100 times. Did she call a lawyer?
Yes.
All right, we'll charge our friend O'Keefe with possess, carry, unregistered weapon.
Yes, boss.
Failure to store handgun securely, failure to store ammunition securely.
Right, that's all we've got, I'm afraid.
For the moment.
And the boy?
Yes. The boy. Daniel Sean O'Keefe, you may be charged with conduct endangering life, threats to kill, false imprisonment, possess, carry an unregistered handgun, carry a loaded firearm in a populous place. Do you understand those charges? Gets your boy off to a good start in life, doesn't it, Mr. O'Keefe?
Don't worry, mate. We'll be right.
You're being released pending a summons to face these charges in a court at a date to be fixed.
Oh, my darling.
He's fine.
Oh, sweetheart.
So is that it? As you can see, his mother's rather worried.
He's free to go.
Thank you.
He's facing some very serious charges.
Let's get you home, Butch.
That Kid doesn't stand a hope in hell.
Hey.
Hey. Want one?
No, I'm fine. Hey, what are you up to tonight?
Dinner, TV, nothing special. Why?
Well, I thought I should take you out for dinner. Somewhere nice, not the pub.
That'd be great.
Okay, so what do you fancy?
I don't mind. Why don't you decide?
Well, it's your thank you dinner. You should choose.
Thank you.
Yeah, for saving my career. You know, if you hadn't worked out all that pawn shop business, the whole ring fiasco.
Yeah, I think Alex likes the copper pot.
Anything more on Frank Feeney?
Not yet. No joy with her, Keith?
Just a lot of no commenting.
So he wasn't prepared to give you anything, even after you'd helped stop Butch murdering that kid?
I don't think gratitude features very highly in O'Keefe's universe.
He's being heavied by Feeney, no question.
It doesn't look like the kind that's easily heavy.
You'd want to have something pretty significant over him. I'll get this, Sergeant.
Butch. It's Butch.
If that bastard's laid a finger on it, I'll rip his head off.
They've taken him. They've taken my